Hello everybody, my name's wokkamagic and welcome back to Tokyo Dark. We made it to the laptop last time I remember. Literally that's all I remember, but I don't even know why. Oh yeah, we got given a USB stick from Saki. Now I remember. Something doesn't smell right. There's a raid on a compound and all that's left is this lone debriefing. Doesn't add up. Not to mention, so much of what is here is redacted. Officers arriving at the scene found 12 people dead on arrival, including Tokimasa and Mei's parents. Where are the details about how they died? Not to mention, the report itself was filed almost a week after the raid, so why aren't there any autopsy reports? Says here, 2 children and 1 adult are believed missing. That must be Mai, Takashi and their grandmother. Guess that means Takashi was telling the truth, after all. So many people have been hiding information from me. It's almost a relief. Still, for such a short report, it raises a whole lot of questions. The list of the dead, their causes of death, if there were other survivors, what else they found, it's all lost. Even the location of the compound has been classified. All I know is that the mask was found in the middle of a pile of dead bodies. What the hell happened here? Why was it covered up? That is a good question. Let's see. Incident reporting redacted. 4th of March 96. 9th of March 96. Time of incident approximately 5:50 in the morning. Task with raiding compound belonged to cult known as Kamenkai, located in redacted. Arrived to discover 12 bodies. Dead on arrival near compound, including cult leader Shinji Umizawa, aka Tokimasa. Other bodies, including 6 females and 3 other males of varying ages, along with 2 children. Cause of death redacted. 2 other children and adult considered missing, maybe dead. Other survivors redacted. Okay, so that didn't really give us much information, which is not exactly helpful, but okay. The report is unclear, but it's obvious something terrible happened at the Kamenkai compound. No doubt the mask had a part to play in those 12 people's deaths, and one way or another, it found its way to Reina afterwards. She said she was searching for the door, which means her connection to it is no mere coincidence either. The collector said the path in the dark would never reveal itself unless I understood her past. The report is a dead end for now, but he gave me another lead, a talent agency called Omega in Kabukicho. It's not a whole lot to go on, but maybe I'll find the connection I need to connect the dots. For now, all I can do is go to Kabukicho and ask around. Okay, that makes sense. So, we're stable and professional. So I'm not going to bother taking the tablets this time round. So, we will exit the apartment and go to the talent agency. Okay. Oh yeah, she said it was the Black Light District. I forgot about that. This might be an awkward episode. The collector mentioned a talent agency by the name of Omega here in Kabukicho, with ties to Reina. Unless there's a big sign advertising it, which I highly doubt, I'll need to ask around to find it. Okie dokie. Not exactly what I was expecting to come to, but sure. Anyway. Based on the dragon motifs and the general vibe around the building, I'd guess this place is no normal bar. Who knows how many other places around here the Yakuza have dipped their fingers into. Probably not really worth asking around, is it? Seeing as Yakuza are like, what are they? They're the Japanese Mafia. That's the name I was looking for. We don't want to get on their bad side. 3 faces in uniform that I don't recognise. Though I doubt they'll have a hard time recognising me. The way they're huddled around, it hardly looks like they're doing much police work. More than a few violations probably pass under their noses. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone slips them a bit of cash on the side to ignore them. Cops like that probably wouldn't give me any trouble, and they definitely aren't going to blab to their superiors about seeing me in Kabukisho. What are they saying? Hey, hold up. Don't I know you? Who? Me? Yeah, you. Unless you're hiding behind someone behind your back. Aren't you the detective whose face was all over town a few weeks back? Yeah, that's it. How didn't I recognize you before? Hey guys, didn't someone from HQ come by and ask us about her earlier? Maybe we should call it in. Hold on, Denjiro. You really think that's a good idea? What are you talking about? I'm not risking my job over some nobody detective. Well, yeah, call it into HQ and you might be risking more than your job, if you know what I mean. But he is right. Why should we stick our necks out when she hasn't even done anything wrong? Being on leave doesn't mean she can't walk around, does it? I'm with Ryu. I doubt I need to remind you boys what happened when you ruffle the wrong feathers at HQ. You guys can't be serious. Look, I'm not saying we arrest her, only you're going to piss off the wrong people, Denjiro. I don't know how much more obvious I need to be for you to get it. No one, not even the detective here, is worth bringing down her wrath. Especially right now. Things aren't exactly on stable ground around here since the Mifune family shake-up. Mifune family shake-up? Interesting. Don't need a repeat of that, Officer Ono. Pegged for promotion one day, and then some anonymous tip comes into HQ that Ono's been selling a little dope on the side. Even got a gun to tie him to a crime scene. Yeah, a gun that's mysteriously gone missing from evidence. You think that story's true? Does it really matter if it is or not? The point is, he asked too many questions around here and now he's in jail. Some police we are. Held hostage by some woman. Screw it. Maybe you guys are right. Suppose if that guy from HQ asks us again, we can say we didn't see any detective tonight. That's right. We didn't see you, and you definitely didn't talk to us. Got it? Yeah, I got it. Being on the street around here isn't exactly an easy position to be in, huh? You mean at the bottom? Yeah. Doesn't give us a whole lot of options. Feels like I'm always stuck between HQ and all the other shit going on around here. I'm not sure which is worse, honestly. You read the papers, don't you, detective? You heard about the Mifune family, right? Yeah, I'm sure she has. And that's all you need to say on the subject. You never know who's working for who around here, so put a lid on it. Listen, detective. Whatever you think we are, or what you think goes on around here, it isn't so simple as good cops and bad cops. Remember that. Kabukishu might not be perfect, but we do our best to keep the peace. Right? Right. Right. Look, like Ryu said, we're trying our best, so don't cause any trouble for us, and we'll return the favour by not letting HQ know about this. Heh. There's plenty scarier than HQ out there. That's for sure. Why don't you move along, detective? I think I'll do just that. Good luck, officers. Progressing. Yay, investigation +1. Look. Seems this club is pretty popular tonight. Oh, pretty popular. and it already has a lot of customers. Maybe talking to some of the regulars would give me an idea of where to start looking for Omega. It's a good option. Can't talk to you? No? Okay. Into a strip club. Oh, or is it just a dance club? It's really misleading. All the half-naked ladies on the signs. Talk. Okay. Can I ask you something? Whoa, I wasn't doing anything. You're a cop, right? Nope, you got me all wrong. I'm looking for a talent agency by the name of Omega. Why do you think I was a cop? Whew, only cops ask that many questions right off the bat. Well, that and your costume had me fooled. Yeah, I ought to be careful walking around like that. Oh, I got it. You're some kind of performer, right? What are you doing looking for Omega? Omega's a wash. You won't get any work from them. Worry not, sweetheart. It just so happens I work for one of the best agencies in town. We handle all types. Models, performers, actors, you name it. Even a mature woman such as yourself will have no problem finding work through us. That is, if you're fine with staying in costume. My lucky day. That's the spirit. Have a drink with me, babe. I'll get you signed up. I'm sure I can find work for you in no time. Well, like I said, I'm looking for Omega. A friend of mine recommended them, so it'd be rude not to talk to them at least, right? If you ask me, your friend's got no taste. You shouldn't waste your time with those losers. No one's even seen their guys around for months. Word on the streets that they ran up a bit of debt with the wrong people, if you know what I mean. Anyway, you didn't have that from me. You know where I am if you want a real chance, babe. Just talk to this person. Can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. You don't need my permission. You heard of an agency around here called Omega? Omega? No, doesn't ring a bell. Why? What's it to you? I'm looking for a missing girl. Missing, huh? Was she foreign? Working for a nightclub? Maybe working for some of the other types of clubs? I don't remember asking your opinion on the girl, only if you knew about the agency. Either way, answer's the same. I don't know no Omega, and you probably won't find her even if I did. Girls go missing all the time around here, if you catch my drift. Care to be more specific? No, I don't. Don't think you delicate types can handle it. Let's just say not everyone is as nice to the ladies in those places as I am. And leave it at that. Stir the pot with questions like that and you're bound to end up in trouble. So if you want help, go ask someone else. Well. Oh god, that's me. Okay, I didn't realize I was there. Oh my god, there's so many people to talk to. Okay, so done these two. You there. Hello, can you spare a minute? X? Is that his name, just X? Whoa, how long have you been standing there? Me? I just got here. Why so jumpy? Sorry, there was a big scary guy with a scar here a little before you. He acted friendly enough, but he made me feel a little uneasy. Kept asking me what I was doing here and if I wanted to go somewhere and have a drink with his friends. Honestly, I've been waiting for a good moment to duck out. Think you made the right decision by staying put, if you ask me. Have you ever heard of a talent agency around here called Omega by chance? Omega? Nah, never heard of it. I'm actually not ever in this part of town. A friend of a friend invited me out here for a few drinks, but she hasn't shown her face yet. It's starting to stink of some sort of weird setup. Anyway, I still have some pride, so I'm not going to tuck my tail and just run yet. Good luck finding that agency or whatever you were looking for. And if you see that guy I mentioned earlier, watch your back. Thank you. Thank you for telling me about that. Why would you come to a nightclub? in a suit. Unless he works here? It just seems a little odd. Evening. You know anything about a talent agency called Omega? I heard they were based here. Are you insane? It's not like I'm asking you to take me there personally. What's the issue? You do know where you are, don't you? Omega ran up against some people, the same people who own this club, and they lost. The Mifune takeover's already racked up quite the body count, and I don't plan on being added to it. I'm not sure who you're working for, but you've come at a bit of a sensitive time. If I were you, I'd turn around and walk out that door. Hell, she'd probably killed him too. Killed who? Him, you know, Higashi, the owner of Omega. Everyone knew he owned the Mifune family's small fortune. The word on the street is that there's been a little spring cleaning of any disloyal retainers. Do I need to spell it out for you? Good. I've already said too much, and you should stop asking around too. You never know who's listening. So, the Mifune family has killed lots of people. Oh, really? Okay, let's just turn and walk away from the leopard print guy. Hey, can I ask you something? About a talent agency called Omega, you know anything? Alright, I'll take that as a no. Alright, bastard won't even talk to me. Hey, do you know this area?
What?
I had a question about...
What? Speak up! I can't hear you! The speaker's right there! You're gonna have to talk louder! I'm looking for an agency! You're looking for a vacancy? In what? No, you're what? I'm looking for information about Omega Talent Agency. Do you know anything?
Whoa. You really shouldn't shout things like that around here.
Hey, Kazu! Excuse me, miss. We were hoping you might join us next door.
Consider it an invitation from an admirer. Besides, it's a much nicer venue than this dump.
Yeah, in fact, we'd be happy to escort you.
Sure.
Good answer. Follow us.
Okie dokie. Alright, not exactly how I was expecting it to turn out. Now that's some badass looking tattoos she's got going on there.
Okay, now that must have been pricey.
And a long process. Welcome. Come in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kasumi Mifune. I appreciate you coming by to talk. Your thugs didn't give me much of an option.
The hell you think you are, calling me a thug?
We're businessmen. You got that? Oh, I've got it alright. But don't think that dressing in a suit makes you any less of a thug.
Say another word, you cop bitch.
Enough. You say another word, and I'll make you wish you hadn't. Now get out, both of you.
Yes, boss.
My apologies. The quality of help you can find these days isn't quite up to the standard that it was in my father's time. Wild dogs can be difficult to train, but they'll come around, even if I have to beat it into them. Sit down. Relax. Can I get you a drink? Yeah, go for it. Really? A -10? I'm not even on the job. Why am I getting -10 professionalism for frickin'... Well... fuck a doc. Anyway. Someone get her a glass. I want for me as well. Why don't we skip the small talk and you tell me why I'm here? I'm getting to that. Seems you're a woman who doesn't like to waste time. Good. As luck would have it, neither am I. Let's get right to it. A short while ago, a couple of men downstairs ran up to tell me you, a cop, had walked past my bar and into one of my nightclubs. Then I hear you've been sniffing around, asking about my investments. Investments? You mean Omega? Smart girl. Tell me, Ayami Aito, why is it that a cop is going around asking pointed questions like that? More curious still, not any cop, but a publicly shamed cop on leave. A shamed cop who's had a history of... How did they word it? Ah yes, a history of psychotic episodes. How did you know all that? We all have friends, Detective Aito. And when detectives are wandering around my part of the city, my friends tell me everything I want to know. Honestly, you don't seem all that crazy to me. As to why you're after Omega, let's say you piqued my interest. Sorry, look at us. You said no small talk, so here we are off in the bushes somewhere. Let's get back on track, shall we? As you're not acting in the official capacity, it's safe to say that no one knows you're here, correct? No, I suppose they don't. Huh. In your position, I might have tried to lie, but I appreciate the honesty. It was a rhetorical question anyway. I know for a fact there's no one coming for you. Funny, you don't strike me as the stupid type. And yet, you've willingly entered a den of vipers. If you valued your neck staying on your shoulders, surely you wouldn't do something so reckless.
Yeah, but is being so reckless throwing her off her guard? I mean, you wouldn't exactly expect a cop to come barreling through your front door, shouting at you about questions. Would you? No.
You can skip the threats. If you wanted to do something to me, you have done it already. Plus, you're smart enough to know not to hurt a cop. Even one in my position. Good. I like you. Given your prickly demeanour, I doubt you're working with one of my competitors. And you're definitely not here for your police buddies. Okay, I give up. I have to know. What exactly is it you want to know about Omega? I'm looking for this girl. Her name is Reina. I was told she was involved with the agency somehow. I want to know what happened to her. How very noble of you. Figuring that out might be a bit difficult, as I'm afraid Omega is an extremely recent acquisition. To get back farther, you'll have to talk to its president, and former owner, a man named Ichi Higashi. As it so happens, that makes two of us who'd like to have a word with him. Like peas in a pod, us two. Unfortunately, when he handed over the business, he became a bit, how should I put it, forgetful about his outstanding debts to us. And the poor thing is so scared of me that he's ignoring all my calls. Probably thinking I'd do something awful to him if I found him. I can't imagine how he'd get that idea. Can you? Maybe he'd prefer talking to a police officer instead of talking to me. I'm not some green recruit. I know how this works by now. What's the catch? You never tell me where he was and send me on my way for nothing. Of course I wouldn't. You'll have to prove that you can be trusted first. There's someone else I need you to talk with. A bit of a softer target than Higashi. Pretty good deal, right? Everything you're looking for in exchange for one little job. Just one job? Oh, and there goes my professionalism. Oh, don't make this more difficult than it has to be. You'll agree eventually, so why fight it? I know a lot about you, top of your class and one of the best detectives on the force. You wouldn't let something as pesky as morals get in the way of good information, would you? I've heard about you too, Kasumi Mifune. Or, more accurately, I heard a lot about your father. Huh? As you should. My father was a good man. It's not surprising you know more about him than me. That'll change soon enough. I won't be a footnote on his story much longer. My father always undervalued the power of information, but I rarely get to know the people I associate with. You, for instance. Everything you've done paints the picture of someone who's very determined and very desperate to find the girl of yours. Don't let other people tell you otherwise. Detective, I think those traits are a wonderful combination. However, it also means you don't have a whole lot of bargaining power right now. If you don't want to work with me, that's fine. You can go home and quietly overdose on whatever medication that you've got that you're taking instead. Furthermore, I could just refuse your request altogether, but that'd be so boring. We both need something, so let's help each other out. Do the job I ask, and I'll tell you what I know about little Higashi. As I was saying, like him, there's another business owner in Akihabara who is unfortunately behind on her payments as well. Such a shame, too. I really wanted a straightforward relationship with this one. See, I help out with a few things, and in exchange, she kicks back a little of her business. Sometimes we send over new contracts to renegotiate the terms of our mutually beneficial relationship. Sadly, she has neglected to sign the newest one. I'm a cop, not a Yakuza debt collector. Do it yourself. Suspended, cop. You can't parade your badge around as proof that you're some white knight anymore. Due to the recent, transition of power, I can't do it myself just this minute. The dogs at Tokyo Police Headquarters start panting whenever me or any of my men are seen outside Kabukisho. I'm not asking you to club someone's head in. I'm only asking you give them a friendly reminder to keep up to date on their paperwork. So, who are we going to have to go and see in Akihabara?
Okay. I can't read that. A little bit of English wouldn't hurt, just so I could read out what's going on. A little bit of help here and now. Maybe I should learn some Japanese.
Easy, right? Here, take it. Do this for me, and I'll feel a lot more comfortable giving out information about Omega. Also, I'll remind you, with your impending review, it would be unseemly if it got out that you were meeting with the Yakuza, wouldn't it? Blackmail, huh? That's such an ugly word. But here I thought we were becoming friends. No. I'm just stating the facts of the situation is all. The business you're going to is a cat cafe in Akihabara. Kazu can give you the address on the way out. Wait, a cat cafe? Or what? A cat cafe? What else would it be? Well, a cat cafe or a cat-made cafe? What? Are we talking cats or people dressed like cats? Because a freaking cat cafes. Actual cats. Adorable, fluffy, precious cats. Why the hell would I invest in some stupid maid cafe? Cats. Normal cats.
Okay. I had a feeling it'll be the cat cafe. I'm glad it's not the maid cat cafe. Because, Aiko is our gem. Aiko is a new waifu. Yes, I said it. We all knew I was thinking it.
Damn it. Now I'm all worked up. Look, get that goddamn contract signed and we'll talk.
Okay. That's a shame. I helped her, though. I don't want to go round and force her to sign shit. I feel so bad. I don't want to do this to her. Oh well. Here we go.
Open the door, please.
I've forgotten the name I've given her.
Welcome back. I think Tomo remembers you. Oh, that's still adorable. Why is he so cute? He must be appreciative of all your help to make him feel better. Although, I've had to stop the deliveries of sashimi. Even the smell seems to set off his bowels. Another quirk added to an already quirky character. Sigh. Maybe it's a sign that we were right about the fish. Yeah, listen. We need to talk. That is adorable! Okay, sure. Oh, why the serious face? What's wrong? God. You owe the Yakuza. Do I ask or do I just ask her to sign it? Oh, let's just ask her outright. How exactly does the owner of a cat calf get mixed up with the Yakuza? Huh? What do you mean? I met someone recently who gave me a contract with your name on it to sign. I read it and it seems like you owe them quite a bit of money. Why? I've been around this kind of stuff for a long time, and I can't figure out how a cat calf owes this kind of money. Money? Yakuza? Wait, you're working for her? Why? I'm not working for anyone. All I've got is this contract in your name, and I want to know why. The truth is, this place isn't all above board. Or, it is, but it wasn't always. I didn't borrow money or anything that stupid. When I was setting up this place, I was just trying to stay above water. But the building owner kept coming up to complain, and then these government types and health inspectors came knocking. I never realized how complicated opening up a place like this in Tokyo could be. All these rules and regulations. All I ever wanted was to help out the kitties and make people happy. Then she came by, someone who loved cats as much as I did. She offered to help me smooth things over with everyone. I mean, I saw the tattoos and everything, but I didn't think she would... I don't think you should judge people because of how they look. I still don't. There was no way I was going to stay open and keep my kitties if I didn't get help fast. So I accepted her offer, and things got better pretty quickly after that. The building owner stopped complaining and all the permits fell into my lap. Maybe you think I was stupid, but most of the cats here would be stray or dead if I didn't get her help. For a while, I thought I was saved by a guardian angel. After all, she loved the cats and was kind and friendly to me. It's been quiet, too. The business with Tomo's bowels was the first incident I've had in months. About 2 months after accepting her help, when I was closing up the shop, some men showed up with a contract like the one you're holding. They said it was for services rendered, or something like that. It wasn't much at the time, so I signed it. I owed her a lot after all, and I was doing pretty well. Only they kept coming back, and every time they came back, they had a new contract. Every contract wanted more and more money. It's gotten out of hand. I can't keep up anymore. Kasumi won't even see me anymore to talk about it.
You didn't really think you'd get a favour from the Yakuza for nothing, did you? I wasn't being greedy, Aito. I thought she was just trying to help. Helping the only way she knows how.
Oh god, no, why? Why is that cute? Oh, fuck. I can't exactly say no to her anymore.
Please, you have to help me. The amount of money they've asked for is out of hand. I'm doing well now, but if they got their way, I'd be out of business. You have to tell Kasumi. Please. Tell her that if this place closes down, all these cats, there'll be no place for them to go. The poor kiddies. They'd be put down. I can't support them myself. I don't think Animal Services would let me keep them. I couldn't live with myself if that happened. I'm begging you, Aito. Don't do this.
Fine. We'll help her. I mean, we can't let the cats be killed, but we can't keep extortionating her. Look at her, she's a gem. Oh, I feel so bad for her.
Damn it. It doesn't matter what I need from her. I can't make you sign this in good conscience. Hooray! I knew good would prevail in the end. Thanks. How'd you get mixed up with that woman anyway? I need some information from her. You should be careful. I don't know about her, but her thugs are dangerous. Last time they were here, I heard them talking about having to teach a girl from another cafe a lesson or something. Makes me feel sick thinking about it. What else would you expect from guys like that? Breaking legs is probably all they're capable of outside of grunting and drinking. Call me naive, but I don't get how someone can be so two-faced. When I started seeing her face in the papers lately, I couldn't believe it. Surely that ruthless woman they were talking about couldn't be the Kasumi I knew. Or so I thought. Guess it's like you said. A tiger can't change its stripes, right? Maybe so. At any rate, you should probably be more careful who you trust in the future. Sorry, I didn't mean to wrap you up in all of this, but thank you for not making me sign. So what's your plan? I'm not sure I really have one. Maybe I can appeal to her kind self. If she really is a cat lover, I'm sure she wouldn't want to see the little guys hurt, right? Oh no, I've really gone and got myself into trouble, haven't I? Maybe I should go instead. The contract was given to me, so I'd better deal with it myself. Plus, I get the impression that being confined by the cops hasn't put her in a great mood. I'm sure you don't agree, but I still think there's something good in her. Sometimes I can't help but wonder if she'd be doing all these things if she didn't grow up in that life. And all the kitties loved her when they played with her. Cats are such good judges of character. I somehow don't think her treatment of animals correlates too much with her treatment of people. I suddenly started to feel a little queasy thinking about going back there without the contract. Damn it, Ayami. You've really gotten yourself into this one this time. Haven't you? No point dwelling on it. I've made up my mind and I can't run Yakuza debt collections just because I'm in a tight spot. Take care. Don't worry. My kitties are never wrong in judging someone's character. Yeah, sure. I'll think of something, but if you need to lay low and maybe close up shop for a while until I sort something out. Oh. But I'll think of something, but I need you to lay low and maybe close up shop for a while until I sort something out. Okay. Yeah, we couldn't force her to sign the contract. I mean, that was ridiculous amounts of money. Like, I don't actually know the yen conversion to British pounds, but what was that, like 450,000 yen? It's a Toto! Do I get another cat? Hey, what are you doing here? Go back. Oh, is he coming with me? Honestly, little one, I don't want you to get hurt. Go home.
He's not going home. He's coming with us.
That's just so cute, though. The way they make his little face pop out from the bottom. That's so cute.
Welcome back. I assume you took care of that little nuisance for me? I didn't have her sign it. I couldn't in good conscience ruin someone's life like that. Let me explain something to you. If I give you something to do, you don't come back until it's done. What, do you think you're some sort of moral crusader helping out the little guy? What'd she tell you anyway? That she was a small town girl who couldn't keep up with the big meanies in Tokyo? Put it that way, I guess I do sound like I'm asking a bit much. Did she tell you about all the cats that kept escaping? Or the ones who wandered into nearby businesses? How about the heaps of trash that were piling up around the place? If it weren't for me getting people off her back and cleaning up the place, those cats would probably be dead by now. What we have here, Detective, is a trust issue. You were too quick to take the other side because of who I am. Or at least who you think I am. Pity. Kazu?
Yes, boss.
Take Aito outside and show her what happens when people disappoint me. Don't be too rough. I don't want a repeat of last time. Oh, and leave her face alone. I'd hate for someone to see a black eye and think she might be worthy of sympathy. Keep her jacket here. I like it. It's very chic. Did you know my friends tell me when all the police raids are coming? It's pretty handy, really. As a matter of fact, there's one scheduled for tomorrow. I'll be gone, of course, but if they were to find this jacket, well, who knows what they think. Would be a pity if someone recognized it. Kazu, escort her out. Good luck finding that stupid little girl. Meow. Oh, it's so cute. Hold on, Kazu. Aito, who is this? He's, I guess he's a stowaway from the cat cafe. He is, huh? I see. I love him! Oh, that was so cute. Look at it. Look at it. Listen to that little purr. Oh, look at his squishy little face. I can't have a detective beating around such a cute little face. What's his name? Beaten? Oh, I think his name is Tomo. Tomo? Not much of a name for a man, is it? I shall call you Mr. Marshmallow. About the blackmail and beating? Oh, that? Forget it. Really? Oh, good. Oh, Aito, lighten up. You're not a liability unless you start talking to your cop friends. And you wouldn't do that, would you? No, they likely wouldn't believe me at this point anyway. My thoughts exactly. So cheer up. How can you stay mad when looking at these big eyes and those little feet? I look at you and I see a woman whose priorities are all wrong, Aito. You don't appreciate what you have. Only what you're looking for. That is, until you find it. But then what? What's left? That said, I was serious about one thing. If you talk to any cops about my business, or about my, affections for cats, or anything like that, Kazu might pay a visit to your apartment and pick up where he left off. But who wants to think about all the logistics of dismembering and disposing of a detective's body when you've got these little whiskers rubbing against you? Huh? Sideshow was right. You do genuinely love cats. Why make her sign a contract that would end up with her having to put the cats down? Saisho isn't as perfect and cute as she seems. She might love her cats, but she has strange ways of caring for them. She owes me a great debt, and it's my right to collect it. If her cafe shut down, I'd make sure these cats have a home, though I can't say the same for her owner. This job is about tough decisions, not legal ones like you cops make. It's my business. You have to sleep with the choices you make, not leave them at the door when you hand the case over to the courts. Mr. Marshmallow likes being picked up. Oh, he is pretty cute. I'm not sure if you meant for this outcome, but I have to say you have some guts coming back like you did. I thought you'd be another pushover cop to keep in my pocket. I underestimated you. And in doing so, I've given you information on one of my weaknesses. It's funny, really. I spend so much time making sure I'm not seen as the weak woman that all these men expect me to be. That I don't feel like myself sometimes. Something I'm sure you understand quite well. Tell you what, I'll let you have that one little weakness of mine. It's only fair. I know so many of yours after all. In a different life, maybe we could have been friends. Kazu, stand down for now. Aitu, consider yourself lucky. I'll let you keep your jacket tonight.
Understood, boss.
Alright, forget the CAF-CAP contract. I'll get one of my boys to deal with it later. What is it you wanted again? I want to speak to Omega's company president, Higashi, about a girl signed to his agency. That's right. Our missing agency president. And one of his many projects. What a despicable little man. I'll tell you now. I had no problem taking control of the business from him. I left him as a president to keep a few of his clients happy. A decision I blah blah blah. Regret. Now, I really need to learn to read and speak. Read, then speak. Not try and read and speak at the same time, because shit like that happens. Where is he? Unfortunately, I'm just as in the dark about where he disappeared to as you. I'm afraid. I also... This is something my dad raised with me at my grandmother's funeral a week or so back. That apparently, when reading something, I speak very quickly at the same time. Because I was doing a reading at her funeral. And apparently I read really quite quickly when I'm trying to read something off paper. So I don't know if I'm actually doing it with this. I might be. I probably am. It's quite inbuilt by now. But I am trying to consciously slow down what I'm saying. Glory? Glory. Really? Fucking hell. Granted, I got glory from my fucking wallpaper. It has glory written on it. Okay. That's one way of getting my words across. Granted, I forgot what I was going to say. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
We shall see.
Moving on. A deal's a deal, though. While you were out, I got an address to one of his old hideouts and the code to get in. I can't guarantee you'll find anything there, but I said I'd tell you what I know, and that's what I know. You haven't sent one of your stoogs to check it out for you? Stoogs? I like you, but don't push it. As I said earlier, me and my men can't afford to be spotted right now, especially in an area getting so much special attention. Special attention? Doesn't Kabukicho get enough attention on its own? Kabukicho is what it is, but this isn't in Kabukicho. This particular spot got its reputation and subsequently its extra police patrols a bit more recently.
And that would be the dial pad in Shinjuku.
In fact, I hear there's still an ongoing investigation there. I heard you'd be intimately familiar with that area and the incident that happened there. My condolences on the loss of your partner, Detective Tanaka, by the way. All the papers are rushing to make you out to be incompetent, or worse yet, some sort of psychotic killer. Maddening, isn't it? My friends in police headquarters say you two were close. That's no way to lose someone you love. I suppose it's not too much to ask what really happened. Was there really someone there that night? Thanks on the condolences, but what happened on that night isn't something I want to discuss right now. Suit yourself. Let's change the subject back to Higashi. It took a bit of digging to find that address. Seems like he was keeping a second hideout in Shinjuku under a fake name. Now that we know where it is, he probably knows too. I highly doubt he'd be stupid enough to stay holed up in there. But I also doubt he'd be smart enough to completely clear the place out before he left town either. There's probably something in there that would lead us right to him. Get what you want, then let Kazu know where the slime is so we can straighten him out. He'll get those fantasies of running away out of his head. The code to the door is 11235. It's the only keypad lock on the street. You can't miss it. For what it's worth, I wish you good luck finding your little girl, but remember, you can't save them all, Ayami Aito. Oh, and Aito, thanks for bringing me Mr. Marshmallow. Being holed up in one place for the last few weeks can be a bit taxing, you know? I remember he loves fresh fish. Fresh fish, huh? Sasho certainly does have an eccentric taste. Kazu, go pick up some sashimi.
Right away, boss. Oh, there we go. We didn't get the shit beaten out of us because of Tomo. Good old Tomo. He's a good little kitty cat. He saved our lives. Probably did. I mean, she wasn't going to kill us, but she was going to hurt us. Where is the keypad door? So, that is our keypad. But next episode. I mean, at least I'm stable sanity-wise. You know, I haven't gone off the deep end yet. This is really difficult to, manage. I mean, neurosis goes down just like that. Instantly, rapidly, without anything to stop it. It says, oh, talk to your cat if you want to lower it. But I'm not allowed to talk to the cat when I'm back at my apartment. It doesn't really help.
I don't know what's going on.
Sanity is just a bitch to handle as well. I mean, I've only got the tablets to take that bring it back into normality, but they tank my investigation, something chronic. But my investigation's doing quite well. I'm up to 40 on it, so I'm focused. My professionalism is minus 42. So that is a little low. Just a little bit. I need to bring it up a little bit, or at least try to. I'm going to try. I'll see. Maybe. Probably not. But yes. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And, as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!